don't know if any of you know that this part of Fremont County was called Little Scotland. From that very, very small island of Ross and Carmody, 58 different families settled here. The Murrays came from Aberdeen. These are the Murrays' grandsons, Bill and Double trouble, he says. The Mackenzies are the oldest sheepmen here. The Campbells came. The Finlaysons came. Margaret is a granddaughter of the Finlaysons. Her mother was born in Scotland. A Mackay, which was my grandmother's name also. I was a MacDonald, my mother was a McDougall. Our grandmothers were Mackays and Fives and McNairs. And so many others. The Brodies from Aberdeen. We just lost Betty Sheriffs, who was from Aberdeen. She and her brothers both moved here, but she married Bill, who was an avid Scotsman, a bloody tight Aberdonian that would take his friends with him to play golf and tell him that the guy was the caddy so he didn't have to pay a fee for the course. It's a wonderful, wonderful history here in Fremont County of all the Scots that settled. Jimmy Fraser was a piper. The boy's grandfather, Jimmy Murray, was a piper. There's a picture back here on the table of a gathering in 1927, all the Scots that are there. It was a very, very prominent bunch of people here. The Duncans that settled up in Jew Boys, the Sutherlands, and I could go on and on and on to tell you all the names. And then the Irish moved in also. So the biggest events in Lander back in the day was Burns on the 25th of January and St. Patrick's Day on March 17th. And these were big, big events. Some of my family moved on to Miles City, Montana, where they still have a lot of Scots and they celebrate Burns with between 2,500 and 3,000 people every Burns event if you ever get a chance to go to Miles City, Montana. Of course, we've lost all our dancers, but thank God we've got pipers. and I'm proud to say Bob's my cousin, so it's, we keep it in the family. Try. We hope you'll all join us and become members of Wind River Scottish Society and keep this going. Okay.
Awesome.